Hi guys, so today I'm going to be making a tech about my ur-dargon commander. Now this build is, I've been told to add instances and sorceries, but I tried to build it as aggressive as I possibly can, just to deal with enemies as fast as possible. Anyways, here we go. So, to begin, I am going to start with the lance. I run a bunch of basic lance, as you can see, nice and foily. I like my space lance to go in theme with my commander. He is sort of like a space dragon anyways. Yeah, so I run 3 mountains, 3 forests, 3 swamps, 2 plains, because I run a lot of dual lands with plains anyways, and 3 islands, and I need to get one more foil, because what is this? What is this? And let's move on to the dual lands. For the dual lands I run Godless Shrine, and I'm gonna butcher the names, just letting you know. Cascade Bluffs, Temple Garden, sorry. Caves of Kolios, Hollow Fountain, Steam Vents, Watery Grave, Dragon's Skull Summit, and now I'm gonna move on to the multicolor lands. We got our Command Tower, staple in a 5-color deck, of course. Ancient Seaguard, yeah, you can see the name, you guys can read it. Unknown Shores, I know these are sometimes, you have to pay 1 to get them out of any color, but trust me, it has gotten me out of situations. Reflecting Pool, very pretty land. Temple of the Dragon Queen, and I mean it is a dragon deck, so you don't have to worry about showing the drawing into your opponent to choose a color. And if you don't have a dragon in your hand, then you're kind of screwed. City of Brass, not Ass, Brass. Path of Ancestry, Unclaimed Territory, Exotic Orchid, Hymn of Spirit Dragon, and in my special lands, of course, Orborg, Tomb of Yamath, and Temple of the False Gods. And now let's move on to my instances. So I don't run many, I only run 3. So I use Sarkhan's Triumph, it searches for a dragon. Eldamari's Call searches for a dragon, of course, well, any creature really that I need. And of course the Board Wipe, one of many I have in this deck. Cyclonic Rift, very useful, very deadly. You wait for your opponents to set up a big board and then boom, go for the win. Now for my artifacts, Soul Ring, of course, you guys know open Soul Ring is a nice advantage, but of course it is a staple. Chromatic Lantern, very good card to have in a multicolor deck. This is my searches, Expedition Map, Wayfarer's Babel, it's pretty, that's all that cares. Herald's Horn, Dragon's Horde, Lightning Greaves, and Mirror of the Forebearers. Yes, this is a custom job. It was a gift from Martin. Thanks, Martin. Take a look at that Barbatos Gundam in there. It's one of my favorite cards. And now let's go for what I like to call my support creatures. I call them support because they help reduce the cost, help me summon things, help me get mana, reduce mana, get lands, and of course dual attacks. So we'll start with Sylvia Bright Spear. She allows me to give my dragons double strike. Very deadly card. Pepsi Man, Solemn Simulacrum. Of course, you enter the field, you get a land, and it dies, you get a card. So it's pretty useful. Morphon the Boundless, very useful card in any multicolor deck, or honestly if you have a theme deck, this is your go-to. It's a shapeshifter, so he's anything you want it to be. And of course he reduces the cost of everything, so that's in an expensive deck like the dragons, so it's really useful. Again, mana fixing for Barrow Elder, get that mana going, or mana, however you want to pronounce it. Dragon Speaker Shaman, again, cost reduction, very useful. Dragon Master Outcast. You know what? I've never been able to successfully use this card. It's very cheap to have. You get those 5/5 red dragons. I barely get them out. I have other creatures that allow me to do that faster, but again, it's not much of a threat at first, and once you start pumping those dragons, it becomes a threat. So very good card too. Sign of Draco. I run, as you can see, a lot of basic lands, so sometimes I can summon this thing almost for free. And of course, as you can see, the effect is that each creature you control has vigilance if it's white, hexproof if it's blue, lifelink if it's black, first strike if it's red, and trample if it's green. So it gives your dragons a lot of abilities that you can just waste your opponent with. So a very useful card. Of course, it's 12 to cast, but because of the basic lands that I run, you can summon him really, really cheaply. More support, Mini of the Mighty, sorry. Is basically a mini Kalia. I know you need to have another dragon attacking with it, but again, it has gotten me out of situations. You got that dragon going, and him is GG. And of course, the waifu, Kalia. As you can see here, let me see me. There you go, my beautiful mat. So Kalia's if you can see, hold on, let me just fix that up. Come on, there you go. Now, Kalia is a very deadly card when she attacks. Summons an angel, demon, or dragon creature card from your hand and attacking. Very deadly card. People, as soon as people see it coming, they want to kill it immediately. More reduction cards. Dragon Lord Servant. Spells you cast, dragon spells you cast, it costs one less. Dragons, And more mana fixing. Birds of Paradise. You get one mana of any color. Very useful in a multicolor deck. Sorceries. I run a bunch. Basically just fetch lands. Cultivate. Searches your library for up to 2 basic lands. Farseek, same thing. Searches for lands. Search of Tomorrow. I find this very useful. That since the card you search, if you use the suspend cost, it comes, on tap, so you can use the land right away. And Kodama's Reach, another staple. Rampant Growth. Of course, I got some tutors here, Diabolic Tutor, and I love this art of just, Liliana talking smack about somebody or something. And of course, one of my favorite cards, Cross of Fate. I mean, the effect is funny. Destroy all dragons or destroy all non-dragon creatures. Of course, I always go for the non-dragon creatures. Very useful, very deadly. Let's move on to the enchantments. Of course, I don't run that many either. Sneak Attack, very, very deadly card. When you play it, you just pay 1 red. You have all those dragons in your hands that you can't have the mana cost for. They'll die at the end of the turn, but you can take out multiple opponents with this in one shot. Completely worth it if you just go all out with it. Well, if you have a way to back it up later, even better. Dragon Tempest gives my dragons haste, very useful. Smoldering Tide, and a card that many of my friends hate. Have to pay 2. Do you pay 2? You pay taxes? We're in Canada after all. Descendant's Path, another very good card. I haven't seen much play of it, but it's very good. Timor Ascendancy, again, kind of like Dragon Tempest. You get that draw, you get haste, very good. One of the best cards in this deck, the Prismatic Bridge. Legendary enchantment, you get a dragon basically every turn. Guarantee drop. Pattern of Rebirth. Again, if your dragon dies, you just get another one. Plain and simple. Oh, one more thing. Perfumer's Bitch is also another card. Esika, God of the Tree. When you summon, you just get that mana of any color. I got made fun of one time. People told me that you're never going to use this card. Somebody did end up wiping all lands, and guess what? I had this creature that was giving me mana. I almost won because of it, but it was kind of funny how, I actually got to use the creature ability rather than the OP ability like the enchantment. I have my Yugin, Spirit Dragon. Very deadly card if you can ult him. I have Kioria, very useful to untapping lands, untapping creatures. You get that, that card drop, card draw, I guess. For creatures with power 4 or greater, which most of my dragons are. And the Sarkhan You're Broken, very, very good card. Get that +1, draw 1 card and 1 mana of any color. And of course you want to get to the ult, summon all your dragons, but you know, by the time you get like a +6, it's gonna die soon. Once your opponent's figured out that if you ult him, you basically win. And now to the good stuff. We got, and I am gonna butcher this name, so excuse me for that. Savage Bedma, Hellkite Charger, Terror of the Peaks. I love the art on this one, very menacing dragon. Udvara Hellkite, another deadly guy. The Namut the Devastator, funny card, eat away those lands. Balefire Dragon, or as my friends call it, Christian Balefire Dragon. Tiamat, our queen, you know, very good tutor, get all your plays going. Territorial Hellkite. Dragon Lores, I can't pronounce it. You guys can read it. Yeah, English is my second language, so excuse me for that. Sign of the ur-dargon. Copies in a dragon, and you lose it, but hey, you know, you can get those combos going early if you have him instead of the dragon that you actually need. Hellkite Tyrant, get rid of those artifacts. Atarka Roll Ender, that nice double strike is very handy. Okagachi the Vengeful Kami, fun card. Jamuka the Eternal. Bonnier Scourge. Dragon Lord Kolaghan. One of my favorite cards, Hellkite Cursor. You summon this bad boy, you summon your commander, and then there you go. You can just attack with your commander, and you know it dies. Well, it goes back to the command zone after, but hey, you get your commander out early, you can go all out. Get that permanent going too. Next one we got Kaiga, the Die Star. He dies, you can take control of a creature. Curses the Purger, very deadly card. If you're facing a mono color deck, you know, you attack, pay 2 and 1 black. Guess what? Choose, let's say, black. Game over. One of the new cards, Kluth, Unrivaled Ancient, very good. This art is really, really pretty. Deathbreaker Virgin, another board wipe. You got all those menacing cards out there. You know, you've got like 3 players, 3v1. They're about to kill you. Play this card and it's board wipe, just like Cyclonic Rift. This one always kills me. I'm just gonna call him Malflant because it's easier for me to pronounce. Very cool card, very deadly. Another favorite card, Nicobolas the Ravager. Very good card, very cheap to cast, and then once you have the mana, of course turns into Nicobolas the Arisen. He's just evil, just gotta love him. Goldspawn Dragon, very useful card, especially at that cost, and it has haste, so you can start getting your mana going fast. Next one you got Dragon Lord Dramoka, Lifelink. And of course, Scalar Reckoner. Reminds me of that dragon from How to Train Your Dragon in the first movie. Very cool. Just to quickly talk about some combos here. One of my favorite combos to use is the Hellkite Charger and Savage Vedma. You pay 7 to attack again, and Savage Vedma gives you 6 mana. So you attack with him, you get 6 mana, and if you have the extra mana, you can attack again and again and again. You can really kill your opponent. I think the most damage I've done is like 100 plus. But it was a fun combo. And another combo is, I know that as you guys saw, I don't really run a lot of removal cards. It's not my playing style. I like to go as aggressive as I possibly can. So one of my favorite combos, if I get locked out like with cards that stop you from going all out by stopping your attacks, I just ping them for damage. If you have multiple opponents, you wanna, you know, attack with Uvara Hellkite, and that allows you to summon a 6/6 dragon per dragon that attacked, and you got Terror of the Peaks there. It will do damage, ping damage to any opponent you want, and they have gotten me out of situations where I can't attack, can't do anything against somebody, but hey, I have another victim on the other side, took him out with the attack, and then took the other one with the ping damage. So these two guys go hand in hand, is fantastic. And those are just, I don't want to bore everybody with all the combos that I use in this deck, so if you have any questions, just please comment down below. And I really hope you guys like my ur-dargon deck. Thank you for watching.